ITV. Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk About It TV. I'm your host Paulo, and today we got a powerful topic. We talking history, spirituality, identity, and a man by the name of Simeon Toko. Now some called him some called him a prophet, and some even called him the Black Messiah. See, this is one of those stories they don't really put in front of us, a name buried underneath history. And when I came across this story, I had to ask myself, why don't more people know about him? Simeon Toko was born in Angola in 1980 during colonial rule, a time when European powers controlled African land, culture, and people. But by the late 1940s, stories started spreading about this man having unusual spiritual gifts. People claimed he had prophetic insight, healing abilities, and a powerful spiritual presence. Crowds gathered around him, communities formed around him, and his movement, known as Tokoism, started growing fast across parts of Africa. But once people started uniting spiritually and mentally, governments reportedly became nervous. Now let me be clear, I'm not saying every story is proven fact. I'm not here claiming superpowers or miracles. But what I am saying is this. History shows us that whenever people become united spiritually, culturally, or mentally, power structures start paying attention. And throughout African history, many spiritual leaders, revolutionaries, and independent thinkers were watched, silenced, imprisoned, or pushed out of the spotlight. Simeon Toko became one of those figures, and when you really study history, you start noticing patterns. Language divided us. Borders divided us. Religion divided us. Politics divided us. Even labels divided us. African, black, colored, minority, different names, same people. So the question becomes, was Simeon Toko truly a prophet? Was he simply a spiritual leader? Or was he someone whose influence scared colonial systems because he inspired unity among African people? I'm asking questions. One thing's undeniable. He inspired people to think differently. And anytime oppressed people begin reconnecting with identity, spirituality, and purpose, history tends to get uncomfortable. This is why I always tell people, research for yourself. Read beyond headlines. Study African history beyond slavery. Study the leaders they don't talk about. Study the movements they try to erase. Because sometimes the biggest stories are the ones hidden the deepest. This is Let's Talk About It TV. I'm your host Polo. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think
body
below.
parts to all corners of the world,
prophet,
where then these containers
simply a misunderstood man
turned them into ash.
Let's talk about it.
And they thought that maybe this would defeat him, like that his body somehow, the tissue was necessary. So if they destroyed all the tissue in all these places across, well, he then regenerated in their offices and was fully fine, fully intact. But the sad part is that he said,
we sing the sky. So that Simeon Toko story of all these beings coming out the sky that looked like black people, that's exactly what the fuck they said. They said, we sing the sky open up.